For the cheapest coins with fast delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor, Red Zone Coins, and use code SWIFT at checkout for 20% off.
Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video on the channel, and in today's video, we have my final pack opening of Madden 20, where I'm going to be opening up about 400,000 coins worth of packs and giving away all of my good pulls to some of you guys. Now, I will explain at the end of the video what you guys have to do to enter that giveaway, so watch all the way to the end if you want to try and snag a couple of free cards that I end up pulling today. Now, before we hop into the packs, I want to give a huge thanks to Newer for sponsoring today's video. Newer is a company that sells great audio and video products, which are really helpful when it comes to improving your streaming setup or your YouTube setup. Now, one thing that I really love about the company is the fact that they have tons of products at multiple different price ranges. So maybe if you're just starting off on YouTube or starting off streaming, you can find some of the more budget options, which definitely are still really high quality. Or if you're looking to take your setup to the next level, they have some more expensive products which you guys can browse. Now, I will leave the link to their Amazon store and their website down below in the description so you guys can check them out. They recently sent me this microphone arm, which if you guys have noticed an improvement in audio quality in the last couple of videos, that is exactly why. I was able to get the microphone off my desk and onto this arm, which allows it to get closer to my face and then of course picks up the audio a little bit better. So if you guys are looking for this microphone arm, I will leave a link in the description to that product as well as their store so you guys can browse any other items that they have on there. Now, without further ado, let's hop right into these packs, and we're going to start it off with a Legend Fantasy pack. Now, the last time I actually opened these up, I think I actually did a whole variety of these, and honestly, I remember the Legend Fantasies being the best, so we're just going to blow through a bunch of coins in today's video, and hopefully we can get something decent. Obviously, in round one, I'm not really looking for anything that amazing. We'll take the Ryan Griffin right there, Mitchell Schwartz as well, potentially the best right tackle in the NFL. Next up in round number two, we have 83 Levi Wallace, a couple of NFL playoffs cards. We get my boy Eric McCoy. Okay, I see you, Eric. And it looks like that's all we're gonna get. We're gonna take a couple of Saints right here for good luck so that we can hopefully get something good in the final round, as we started off with an 89 overall Pierre Desir. We're getting a Redux. I love the series Redux animation. And we pull an 89 Jerome Baker. God damn it, that sucks. Let's see if we can get in the next card. It is a big X. 93 Patrick Surtain. Okay, that is actually pretty solid. So we'll take the Patrick right there. That could be a kind of W of a pack. Of course, I will be giving away everything that I pull, like I said, and I'll be giving you guys the information for how to enter that at the end of the video. Let's rip through an Ultimate Legend Fantasy pack. And as I do, I want to tell you guys about a movie that I watched yesterday. I'd actually seen it a couple of times, but Shawshank Redemption. If you guys have not seen that movie, it is so good. Honestly, I think maybe the best movie of all time that I've ever seen personally. I would definitely recommend you guys watch it, as we're getting a coin card. 82 Matt Ryan. Okay, that's a good pull right there. But yeah, I would definitely recommend you guys watch it. If you are a little bit younger, maybe check with your parents first. I'm sure they've actually seen it. It is a decently old movie, but such a good one in my personal opinion. Let's move on to the next round right here, as we actually get a couple of decent pulls out of round one. In round number two, it's a big X. 93 overall Kellen Winslow. We're getting another big X right here. 93 Andre Reed. A couple of decent pulls. Another big X. 95 Kevin Green. And let's see how we end this one off. We ended off with a baby X. 87 overall Brian Dawkins. So I'll take these two 93s, or sorry, the 93 and the 95. We will quick sell the Matt Ryan, who's going to be going for almost 40,000 coins. So I'd assume we actually might make a little bit of profit off of that Ultimate Legend pack. Of course, like I said, I'll be giving away everything that I pull, but let's get into another one of these, because that one was actually pretty solid, surprisingly. Usually I'm not a huge fan of the Ultimate Legend Fantasy pack, so we're going to be ripping through a pretty solid amount of stuff today, just to end it off with a banger for the last pack opening of the year. Of course, for Madden 21, I'll be getting some top 100 weekend league rewards right at the start of the year. You guys know I'm going to be grinding that, but yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting too much in round number one right here. We got a few elites, so I will take that, and we'll take the Derrick Henry, because why not? Round number two, it's a Redux. 92 George Kittle. That could be solid because he does go into his power up, so I think I'm probably going to take that card no matter what, as we're going to get a big X. 92 Howie Long, and it looks like that is going to be all she wrote. As we get an Eric Dickerson, we'll take the Howie Long, we'll take the George Kittle. Curious to see how much some of this stuff is going for. I honestly haven't been monitoring the market as much as I usually do. Obviously haven't been playing a ton of Madden. I'm honestly kind of just giving myself a bit of a break before Madden 21 does release, because obviously when that game drops, you guys know you'll be getting a bunch of content from me, and I'm actually thinking of streaming daily when that game does release. Honestly, I probably will be playing the game and grinding solo challenges anyways, so I kind of decided, you know what, I might as well just stream that, because honestly, that kind of meshes pretty well with the content that I post on the channel. And if you guys are grinding solo challenges, you can just chill with me in the stream. That's what I'm planning on doing. I think it'll be pretty good. I'm also trying to come up with a couple of good series for next year. Now, I also just want to float an idea by you guys. I'm thinking of making more, like, I guess, lifestyle videos on this channel in the next month. Like, I'm thinking of maybe making a video going over, like, how to grow your YouTube channel, a video showing you guys my YouTube setup, as we get all silvers in the first round. That's pretty unlucky. So if you guys would be interested in that, drop a 1 in the comment section, and I'll definitely do a video like that, because it's something that I'd love to talk about as we go into round number 2 right here, and we get into Dory Jackson. Honestly, the Zero Chill pack animations are pretty sick. I think pack animations were pretty dope this year, if we're being honest, and it looks like that is going to be all she wrote for round number 2. We'll take a couple of Zero Chill cards and move on to the final round, which we're going to start it off with an 89 Von Bell. So definitely not the greatest. Obviously, he's not on the Saints anymore, as it doesn't look like we're getting anything too much here. As we get a 90 Mike Vick, so I will take that, and that is going to be it for the Legend Fantasy. Let's go back to a couple more Ultimate Legend Fantasy packs. Those were more fun to open up, in my personal opinion. We might blow through like 3 more of these, and then I kind of want to see the prices of some of the stuff that I did pull. As let's see what we can get in this first pack right here. Round number 1, show me something great. I would love to see another coin quick sell card, as we're getting a Mark Glowinski and a Jamal Adams. What do you guys think about that trade? Definitely a very interesting trade. I didn't know that the Seahawks were in win now mode, but I mean, hey, I guess they are now. They gave up 2 first-round picks, so they better do something good this year, as it looks like we're going to end it off with an 80 overall Josh Klein. So we'll take the President, Mark Lewinsky, we'll take Larry Allen, as well as Quandre Diggs, and move on to the second round, which we're going to start it off with an 87 overall Amon Green. Next up, we're going to be getting a Big X, 92 Jesse Tuggle, a Baby X, 88 Mean Joe Green, and we end it off with nothing. We end up getting an 88 Kellen Winslow. So we'll take a couple cards here. This was probably our worst pack of the video for sure. I'll rip through another one of these. We'll see if we can get something good, and then I honestly might start to go back into my item binder, take a look at these prices, as well as talk about how you guys can win some of the cards that I did pull in today's video. So let's see if we can get here in this final Ultimate Legend Fantasy pack. I might just close my eyes and go through it quickly. Show me something great here. Let's see what we got. I don't think we got too much. Oh, we got a 90 overall Michael Pilardi. I'll take it. A Brian Urlacher as well, and we'll take the Willie Brown as well as the Michael Gallup, and move on to the second round, which we're going to start it off with a veteran card, 88 overall CJ Anderson, the thick boy. 88 CJ Anderson. We get 88 Jim Brown as well, and it looks like we're not getting too much at all out of this pack. Wow, this was a terrible one. We send it off with a Big X, and we get a 94 Julius Peppers to end it off. So I guess a pretty solid pull. 94 J Pep. Let's hop into my item binder and take a look at the prices of some of these cards, and I'll explain to you guys how you can win one of these players. So hopping into my item binder right here, we'll take a look at the most expensive stuff we got. I'm curious about some of our higher overall Ultimate Legend pulls, as well as that George Kittle. I think the George Kittle will probably be the most expensive, as we started off with a 94 Julius Peppers, going for 30k, so I will definitely give that Julius away. Now, next up, we got a 92 Jesse Tuggle. We'll see how much he's selling for right now. Only 20,000 coins. I mean, that's actually solid. I feel like 92s were cheaper earlier in the year. Obviously, there is not a ton of activity going on the auction house right now, as we got this 92 George Kittle. I have high hopes for this card, and Georgie is only going to be selling for 30k. I thought it'd be a little bit better than that. I mean, I guess it's not a terrible pull when you think about how much packs are going for. It actually probably is solid, as we're going to get a Patrick Surtain right here, who's going for about 30k as well. Looks like we had a lot of pulls hovering around that 30,000 coin range. We're also going to get an Andre Reed, and I think that was probably the first good pull that we got, as Andre Reed actually is only selling for 13k. Wow, a lot cheaper than a couple of the other cards we had. So here's how the giveaways are going to work, boys. If you want any of the cards that I pulled that are a 90 overall or higher, comment the card card, as well as a social media I can reach you at and your console. If you're on Xbox, I'll be able to get you the card over there. I've got a hookup on Xbox that can get you players, and if you're on PS4, I will trade the card over to you or give you the coin value of the player. So comment whichever card you want. You can comment multiple times. So you could comment for the Julius Peppers, you could comment for the Michael Pilardi, the Jesse Tuggle, you could comment for all the cards that I got that are 90 overall or higher, and basically I will pick a random comment, and whenever I see a card that got pulled, or whenever I see one of these players, I'll cross them off on the list, and then I'll keep on rolling until I have gone through each of the players and got a giveaway winner for each of them. So comment a player down below, as we have this 95 Kevin Green. I can't believe I forgot that, and he's going for 30k as well. So comment a player, a social media I can reach you at, and your console, and I'll be able to get you these cards in a couple of days. But that is going to do it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you again to Newer for sponsoring today's video. Would definitely recommend checking them out at the link in the description. And until next time, fellas, I'm out. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.
So slow,